Hello, Leo. Welcome in or welcome back to Go with the Flow Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the upcoming new moon on February the 17th. But of course, unless otherwise stated, all tarot readings are timeless. Now, your overall general energy for this reading is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is something that you've been working away on sometime, something that you're good at, something that you're enjoying doing. And while you may not have seen a return on your investment straight away, you know that you eventually will. So you're all too happy to keep plugging away. Great energy to be in. Your recent past energies, you might have been feeling left out in the cold, or you may have left someone else out in the cold, with the Five of Pentacles showing up. Great advice with this card is to never be scared to ask for help, whether it's you leaving someone else out in the cold or you're left out in the cold. Anybody can ask for help at any time. Those people are outside of a church. They can knock on the door of the church and say, "Hey, yo, we ain't doing so good. You mind giving us a hand?" So for whoever that's for, if it's you or somebody else, if you're concerned about someone else left out in the cold, they can ask for help. In your present energies, you've got some kind of success. So maybe you came in from the cold, or you left someone else out in the cold and you're feeling like celebrating it. You're feeling like you've just come home from the war and everybody around you is cheering and hooting and hollering because you made it through. So that Six of Wands is a great energy for you to presently be in. Your upcoming energies, it might be finally time to put your work on display. Whatever it is you've been diligently working away at, it's time to show it off to the world with the Three of Pentacles coming out. Now, this can also say teamwork makes the dream work. We will clarify, of course, to find out. So I will do a quick tap into that Eight of Pentacles there, Spirit. What would you like to share about the Eight of Pentacles in Leo's overall general energy? Thank you so much. Interesting. Got the Eight of Swords and the Moon on the split. So you've got some kind of shadow work that you need to be doing. You definitely need to be doing it, and probably doing it solo, because you've pulled the Hermit. So this is you retreating your energy away from everyone and everything humanly possible so that you can do an energetic check-in and make sure all the decisions you're making are ones that are going to lead to you being the change you wish to see in the world. So take a little time out and find some reflection, because it looks like it's about time to show off your work. So this just might be that one last little like check-in of looking at what you've been doing and going, okay, dotted all my I's, crossed all my T's. I am ready to show off my work, and I am confident that it is going to help me be the change I wish to see in the world. Not too bad, Leo, not too bad. So what's up with that Five of Pentacles in Leo's recent past energies? What do you need me to know about that Five of Pentacles there, Spirit? For their greatest good, highest timeline, and their highest purpose, the Five of Pentacles in Leo's recent past energies. Thank you. Again, with the self-imposed restrictions, oh yeah, I'm seeing the Page of Cups, and then underneath is the Five of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords on the split. I don't think we need to be concerned about this anymore. Either you were dealing with an Aries or you embodied all four kings, but either way, it's ready for action. It's ready to take things head on. And because you have the Six of Wands in your present energies, I don't think I really need to tap too much more into that. I just wanted to do a quick check-in to see if anything crazy came out. So let's move into that Six of Wands now then. In Leo's present energies, please and thank you. Six of Wands, what would you care to share, Spirit? Yep, double pages. So you've got a Page of Cups and a Four of Wands on the split, but the Page of Wands is what came out. So you've got some kind of new thing. You moved away from either being left out in the cold or leaving someone else out in the cold. And you've got some kind of spark of inspiration to start looking at some more spontaneous, new, mysterious things. You know, oh, that's kind of caught my interest. What's that all about? Let's go check this out. So I didn't think you were feeling too much of that Five of Pentacles energy and Five of Wands and Six of Wands and Page of Wands. Spectacular present energies for you. So I think where most of our advice is going to lie is within this putting your work on display stuff. I might even tap back into that Hermit and that Eight of Pentacles if I feel like I need to. But for now, let's go into the Three of Pentacles in Leo's upcoming energies, please. Thank you ever so much. Yeah, check this out. There's that Four of Wands again. So after you walk away and walk away from whatever was feeling left out in the cold, walk towards more stability, something with a more stable foundation, you're going to be seeing the truth, trimming the fat, and finding a victory in the process with the Ace of Swords coming out. So you are going to be victorious in putting your work on display. And I think that you need to hear that right now. And I think because you need to hear that right now, I'm also going to mention that the polka dots in the tarot represent needing to bring a more like playful, like Page of Wands, lighthearted, inspirational energy to it, instead of such a heavy, like working away, get into hermit mode, get into the grind, like maybe just lighten up the mood a little bit, have a little more fun, draw on whatever made you passionate about this project in the first place. Like, this doesn't have to be literal work where you collect a paycheck. This can be anything that you're working on that's important to you. So how do we get that Ace of Swords? What is the advice on the Ace of Swords and the Three of Pentacles in Leo's upcoming energy? Does it revolve around that Hermit and that Eight of Pentacles? Okay, so let go of the past. Take your time in healing whatever it is you're letting go. Because the Six of Swords fell out in reverse, but it fell out onto the pile of the cards from the past. So I think that you haven't quite yet energetically moved yourself onto calmer shores. I think maybe, I mean, first and foremost, in order to do that, it would be helpful to focus on your work and yourself right now. Like, just you and your work, and be really methodical about it. Take your time. I have to say this, I have to show this, because underneath this Knight of Pentacles is the Two of Cups. And I've seen the Four of Wands so many times, underneath that the World. So if you're dealing with like a work relationship, or you've been working really hard at a relationship, you're going to close out a cycle and you're going to find a victory. Just make sure you are in alignment with everything that you're working towards, and everything that's working with you, and everyone that's working with you. So with all of this in front of me now, and all of that said, I was going to say, have we any more advice from the tarot for the Leo collective? On the split, we have the Fool with the 10 of Wands, and with that 2 of Cups and the World underneath, and then this 10 of Wands with the 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords in reverse. You might have been dealing with a mother figure. What has come out is the Empress, but what I will say is it feels like whatever those burdens you are that you've been packing around, you're going to be dropping them like any freaking second now. Some of you may have already. And once you drop those burdens, you're going to be closing out a cycle and collecting a harvest. So all of this energy, when you're dealing with all of this energy, just try to be coming from a really nurturing, like motherly, feminine energy, an energy that's open and ready to receive, that is comfortable with practicing forgiveness and letting go of the past. Really, really bring your heart into this work before you put it on display. But once you do, you're going to see that victory there, Leo. Spectacular. So I think for you, we will do a Sacred Creators Oracle to close out with now. Just to help Leo, maybe while they're in that hermit mode, or let go of that feeling left out in the cold, or whoever they left out in the cold, whatever you think is best, Spirit. We got a couple coming out here. I'm going to go with Feed Your Artist, number 28, because you are diligently working away on something. So, and this looks like a fair bit of a work reading or a project reading. So number 28, Feed Your Artist. What say thee, Chris Ann, about feed your artist? Essential meanings: passionate maker, creative play, supporting yourself with passion, time to experiment, ability to be free from rules, free yourself from an emperor maybe, nourishing your artistic soul, creating an inspired future, ability to inspire others, you are in flow with the universe. Self-care message: self-judgment, harsh expectations, overscheduling tasks, not valuing your talent and your craft, a need for downtime, a hunger for soul food, a need to reconnect to your creative joy. There's a money myth out there that healers are broke-ass hippies and that creatives are starving artists. And it doesn't have to be this way. It actually isn't this way at all. There are healers, creatives, and artists everywhere who are building abundant and prosperous lives with their craft. You too can use your passions and your creativity to fill your world with joy and abundance. Allow them to support and guide you on your journey, and diligently feed your inner artist, trusting that it is a productive pursuit. Your art may be a shot of daily yoga with a side of delightful conversation, or maybe it's expressive dance that clears your stress. Whatever it is, allow that playful art to seep into your life. I really felt like I should note the polka dots on that 3 of Pentacles and say be more playful, and it looks like I was right. The real, unpolished, uncontrived play that floats your soul. Do more of that. Indulge your inner creator by diving into something you've been inspired to try, with no judgment and with no expectation except the expectation to experiment. Your self-expression will nourish the miraculous light you've got inside, and incredibly serendipitous opportunities will surface when you are out in the world enjoying your life as art. How often do you schedule time for creative play? And how spontaneous are you about diving into something that looks like it will be fun? Are you leaving time for experimentation? How harshly do you judge your initial attempts? What type of artist are you? What is your life as art? And as I'm saying this, I'm thinking that what Spirit is really asking you to do, I mean, these are divine counterparts, and I did see the 4 of Wands quite a bit and that 2 of Cups. But I think the real message here is to go from being a little bit less action-oriented, a little bit less playing by the rules and abiding by the rules, and being more creative and doing things from a more nurturing, motherly place that are much less, require much less effort. My goodness, I'm having trouble speaking today. I apologize. I hope that was helpful. I thank you ever so much for being here, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.